Hi. Take a bow. Take a bow. Do the bow. Do the bow.
Thank you, and good night.
Fucking hell. The round table, which is like the best bit of the show, I think.
Amazing. Yeah.
How does that feel? Like, I think Maddie said it takes a long time to film that bit. How does it feel to be sat round there?
It's actually insane. So obviously,
do you dread it? Do you dread it, or do you look forward?
Oh no, that was my favorite bit of the entire show.
Was it?
If I could do it all again, I'd do it all again. Yeah, the missions were fantastic and very fun.
Yeah,
the round table sat there. Is someone going to call me out? And then if they do, what shall I do when they do call me out? And then you have a picture.
Yourself at all? You're not going fucking.
No. I don't know if it's a traitor thing.
Most people around that round table were dreading it, right?
All of them. Yeah. I don't think Harry was. No, I don't think Harry was, and I wasn't. I think Miles at some point wasn't either. I know we're jumping around, but the dungeon, right? You are in the dungeon all day.
What a mistake of a maker.
Well, this is what people are misreading and it's so great the way it comes across. So it was a mistake at first, but then recruiting Andrew, because the plan when I was banished was for Andrew to go. Now, if he went, then Ash and Andrew were the traitors, and Paul was a faithful. But Andrew was so close to Paul that he kept him in the show, and that's why he wasn't killed. So there's all this type of stuff.
A lot of this is I'm just nodding, but the speed of your processing is way quicker than mine.
I just feel like I'm in a sweet shop.
In fact, stay there. Look at this. Hold on.
Also, David, what I want to happen as well is I want to find out what other stuff he said to pods that we haven't. We want fresh stuff.
Oh shit! I lost them.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want repeats.
There's no way he's been so bubbly and open in other pods.
Have you seen him on other stuff? Absolutely nails it. Finds it easy.
I had all my. Oh, sorry.
Paul, can I ask?
I had all my notes that I was making. Yeah, I wrote. I was writing scripts.
This is
Paul.
Yeah.
Listen.
Go on.
Are you going to be giving your own show?
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
Paul, can I just say what you didn't say was, "Oh, don't be daft."
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You went. There's a bloody big possibility the way everything's going. Yeah, this is what we want to. Right, two things I said to David. I want this interview to be singular, not other stuff. On other pods because I will be listening to the others.
I don't think I've no other pods.
Have you said anything so far? You said, "Oh," in your head. I thought, or said that on Zoe Ball's show.
No.
Promise.
No. I've not spoken to Zoe yet.
Exclusives.
Hi, Zoe. Though, you okay?
That's a bit weird.
Big fan.
Tell us what you have done and who you've seen, who you've spoken before us. Quickly.
So basically, do you know what? Not many people. So I've done some radio stuff. So I met Greg James yesterday. So I was on the radio yesterday with Gregory.
Nice biscuit.
Oh, what a lovely lad! And we give you a shout out. So the fees, I'll send you the fee for that. Do you know what? But the questions. I mean, I did a quiz with Greg yesterday. We didn't really do too much of traitory stuff. And then I've done all of the papers. All the questions are quite similar. Who do you want to win? Is there anyone you wish that you recruited? All that type of stuff.
I'm not interested in that. As David said, we want to know how big the turret is and stuff. We can't.
Well, you can see how big it is on the telly.
That's what she said.
Lovely, David.
Thank you.
It's been a week and a half since we had one of those. Last one I did, nothing.
You got to time it.
You don't get that on Greg's show, do you?
I do think you're better at it. I'm just going to say, I do really do. Yours always very left. Yours are very left field. Mine's always.
No, I appreciate it. Paul, you were the star of the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
No question.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to remain in the business? Is there a potential that little things might pop up? Have you got an agent? Like, what's happening now for you?
Can I little add-on question to that? Have you had a conversation with your other half about the possibility of what David just said as well?
Yeah. So, Kate knows me, so she's known my whole life that I should be doing something special. I shouldn't be in an office. You know what I mean? You're not meant for an office, Paul. No offense to work, though. If it doesn't work out, love it in there.
Yeah.
This is a tightrope, isn't it?
It is a tightrope, the work one. But an agent has reached out that I'm going to chat to today or tomorrow.
Can we be in on that?
100%. Yeah. I'll come down to yours.
We won't.
Just the cameras off. And us listening. Come on, Paul. What else? Do you feel like there is something in the air, or are you just like, what's happening now? Or
no, I feel a bit like there's something that's going to come that might be great. So like, I was on BBC Radio Manchester the other day, and they said, why don't you come every Saturday and do like this on this hour slot, and we'll kind of have some chats. It won't be traitor related. It'll just be kind of like fun stuff and blah blah blah.
Yes,
and I was like, that sounds amazing. Like, why wouldn't I do that? And then I like The Guardian. I think I'm going to write a piece for them about the traitors. But I think everything's surrounding like presenting. And then I've not even looked.
Great.
Presented. I met Rick Edwards briefly the other day.
Yeah. Biscuit.
Superb, isn't he? I was on his show.
Did he mention the pod?
He was my first. Did he mention the pod?
No, he fucking didn't.
I can't remember. It was only 5 minutes.
Bloody hell, Rick. How much would it have hurt to say this all came through Chatterbix?
He might have done, actually.
How much would it have hurt?
He's a good lad, Rick.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
Shout out to Rick. I can't believe I know these people to say shout out to Rick.
I know. It's mad.
Right, Paul, are you, because I was thinking about you when the show was out and like now and all this attention, and did you have any sleepless nights?
No.
I'm a good really sleeper. Roll with all of this?
Yeah.
Are you still rolling with it? Are you like...
Yeah, because and I tell you what's been really nice, and especially from you guys as well, and then obviously my family. But I got a lot of stick online, and I still get it now. Like, you get a lot of grief, and people are messaging saying, "Are you okay? We've seen this." Like, even my work called me and just said, not work related, just to make sure, "Are you okay? Are you coping?" Blah blah blah. And then the show really look after you as well.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing about that? I did a show years ago as probably for the first thing I did, and the exec on it said something where you talked about how, and I think it does sort of relate to this as well, but when something comes out, you get all the knobs just attack.
Yeah.
Because it's something new, and there's just I guess an element of jealousy or whatever. That all, so you go, this is shit, you're a wanker or whatever. That then sort of disappears. Then there's sort of like becomes sort of a bit radio silence, and then people start going, I like that. Yeah. And then it's sort of just all the nice stuff comes a bit after. So all the shit sort of happens immediately because
I had that on Derek. The first 4 or 5 episodes, just get him off the screens.
Yeah,
it was horrible, really horrible.
And then people go no, and then once that wave goes, because they're not swimming against the tide. Then once it quietens down, people who like you and it or whatever start going, I like that, and then someone else goes, no, I like that, but it's not as mad. Like the nice comments aren't as sort of violently loud.
Yeah. Do you know what? And I had that over the course of like 2 or 3 days, because it's obviously with a sequel to the show, they didn't know whether it was going to be massive. I think we spoke about it. Is it going to be a hit?
I got it so wrong. I got it so wrong.
I mean,
I said to David, I'm not sure it'll work the second time. What an
idiot. Because now everyone knows. So is it going to still grip people?
I still can't believe it's better. But I think you're a massive part of like Wilf was in one. Wilf, it hinges around someone being brilliant.
I think you've got to be a villain in order to get the public. But then it's funny because I got a lot of hate at the start. I got a lot of love. It was like 50-50. But I don't think people got what I was doing. They genuinely just thought that I was that person type of thing.
But I think this series, people... I was talking to this about my friend Sarah. I think people are like... In the first series, they were like, what an arsehole that person's being for doing that. Whereas now it's a bit more, he's playing or she's playing a good game.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me. Yeah, the last few days, I started getting, oh my God, he's the best villain I've ever seen. He's like a panto villain. Like he's relishing in all of this stuff. And then I started getting...
Love to hate.
That's why I got the love to hate. And now I was like, oh, you're the best villain that's been here, and you've done this and you've done that. So now I get, it's almost all love. There's obviously going to be people, but whatever I did, they're still not going to like me. I talk about Deal or No Deal and people don't like it. How can you not like it?